I am back, TWDawson, CCO and co-founder of Panda, just giving a little bit of information, just a couple of minutes as far as motivation. What I want to talk about is a couple of things. One thing is for sure, is that what we have with this Punk Panda communication system is something that's what's called a disruptor. Disruption is something that's been big in the last few years. Most companies are finding a way to disrupt the centralized monopoly of big tech, big data, mainstream media, and all these things. Now, we're living in a world right now that's very, very divided. And there's a lot of reasons why it's divided. I live in the United States. I'm looking at most of the people on this call, and they look to be from the United States. So I think we all understand what's going on in this country. And it's not just this country, it's everywhere in the world, but we see it more because we're here. There's a big divide. There's some people that are willing to conform to the powers that be and give up their freedoms and liberties for safety and security. Now, if that's you and that's what you want to do, that's fine. But what I do know is this right here. When we're talking about capitalism, being able to come up out of poverty, the only way that happens is through education, through information, and through the ability to succeed and fail on your own. This company has a model that we can share something, we can use something, we can share something, and we can own something. True wealth comes from ownership. And the fact that we're giving away tokens for using this app, we're creating a community that this company is going to be based on. So we're not just the company that comes out and says, hey, look, we're going to create this thing and we're going to have everybody use it and we're going to get rich. No, trust me. I've been in the meetings at the highest level, and I can vouch for each individual that has the name founder attached to their name. And these all are men that are honorable, that some fought in wars, men that have been successful, that are successful, that have wealth that most people will probably never see. And they're all here in one common goal, is to give back to the people, give the people something that can empower them. But there's a part that you guys will play in this. We can set this whole thing up, but we want to set it up with the understanding of what this is about. There's going to be many people coming to this community to make money, the token. Oh, we want to make money, we want to make money, we want money. But let me just tell you something, and this is where the teaching starts, this is where the motivation starts. There is no way for you to reach certain levels of success when you do not have a cause bigger than yourself, period. So that's coming from the top down. So in other words, what I'm saying, the cause of the founders is to empower the people. The cause of the founders is to have something that will benefit the people, that would empower them to change the way they're living, whether it be to give that person in that other country $5 a day just to be able to take care of their family, whether it be to provide an opportunity for somebody to change their educational space by investing in themselves, whether it provides a community where people will come together in a charitable giving type of thing. Whatever it is for different people, this community is to empower people to move past their limitations and become great in some kind of way. And again, as I mentioned earlier in the presentation, is about the pandas. Pandas are very docile. Pandas are very calm. They're clumsy. They're funny. They're lazy. They eat all day. They sleep all night. But at the same time, these are punk pandas. These are pandas that said enough's enough. No longer am I going to allow poverty to take over my life. No longer am I going to let miseducation or misinformation take over my life. No longer am I going to let the powers that be direct me and tell me where I should be and what I should do, what I should eat, what time I eat, what time I can go home, what time I can sleep, where I bring my kids to school. No longer am I going to do that. I'm going to push back just a little bit. No longer am I going to allow my data to be used so they can sell me the next new shiny object and I just buy it because it's being programmed in my head because I'm seeing it so much. Nowhere. No more. I'm reading the thing where No more am I going to be pushed around. So there's a movement that's coming from this. Now, let's just say a large majority of the people that would join this organization will join it for the simple reason. It's a cool app and we can make money using it. And that's fine. But I want to share with you the core values of what we're doing. We're creating a movement. I took some notes down. As the CCO of Punk Panda, my job is to articulate from the founders what it is that their vision is, what it is that we're trying to portray, how is it that we're going to disrupt this market, and what are we offering that other companies haven't offered, and how do we summarize that for you, the people. And I wrote some notes down, and these are some of the questions that I asked some of the founders, and there were some tough questions. I'm not going to answer all of them, I'm not going to share with all of them, but just some of the points that I share with them so I can get a feel of what this company is about. Because when I put my name and my face out here for Punk Panda, I want to know that this is a company that I can go to sleep with a clear conscience, knowing that we've done everything in our power to help the people and follow our mission through. So I asked the question, I said, what is our mission to our customer? What is it simplified? You know, I asked that question because I want to know, what are we trying to do? And again, this helps you guys out in sharing this opportunity with other people, right? You have to know what this mission is. It's easy to say, oh yeah, download the app, share it, make some money. That's cool, but what is it really about? And if you can find what this company is really about and how it relates to you and how it will benefit you and what difference it can make with you, then you can articulate that to other people. And from that, you'll start to build your own community. Let me backtrack for a second. I don't know how many people up here that's looking for some type of financial increase from this company. Maybe some people up here because they just want to be a part of something cool. Maybe some people up here that are financially set already, and they say, you know, we just want to just be a part of something that can give back. I'm not sure, but I believe that there's a large majority of people that are on this call right now that want some type of financial benefit. And I can help you get that if you can understand what I'm saying right now. How do you become a leader? The difference between a regular person and a leader is a leader has somebody following them. If no one's following you, you're just taking a walk. And the only way people follow you is if you can articulate what it is that you believe to the degree that they resonate with them. And they say, you know what? I believe the same thing. I just wasn't able to articulate it that way. Because a lot of people can't. So in order to build a network, and when I say I'm going to back up, let me just say this. I'm going to back up again. The richest people in the world build networks. They own networks. You want to create wealth? Build a network. Because no one man is self-made. Doesn't happen that way. Well, none of us is self-made. I am who I am because of the network that I built over the 40 plus years of my life. That's all I am. The reason why I'm in the position I am today is because of connections and networks that I built years ago, that today the fruits of that labor has sprung forth in my life. Period. So if you're not financially free, if you're not set, then what you have to focus on is building your network. And the only way to build a network is to have a quote unquote war cry. You have to have something that you believe in, whether it's freedom, whether it's equality, whether it's liberty, whether it's money, whether it's health, something that you believe in that is bigger than you. And if you believe it, somebody else believes it too. And if you believe that this company, this community can help you get it, now you're moving in the right direction. That's how we get it, ladies and gentlemen. We have to have something that we believe in. So the first question that I asked, what is our message? What do we believe? What are we offering to the people? And we're offering to you guys ownership. We are not the people that create these large conglomerates, Facebook, Zoom, and say, you are our customers. You are our product. No, what we're saying is, in order for us to go up, we have to elevate you too. And the only way we can elevate you too is by adding value. Now that value will come in monetary means, but it will also come in information and educational means. See, that's my job. My job is to communicate the message of Punk Panda. My job is to get the people galvanized in Punk Panda. My job is to keep the community engaged in the mission at hand. Yes, 1 million people will sign up and there will be a lot of tokens allocated. And everybody will be excited when the token price goes up. But will that change your status in life? Will that change where you are? Will that bring enlightenment? Will that help your family? Will that help you reach those goals? Maybe, maybe not. And the reason why I say maybe, maybe not is because a fool, and I'm not calling anyone a fool, and his money will soon depart. We are in life where we are right now because of the level of education, level of our understanding, all right? So because of that, we have to get a broader understanding of money. We have to connect into this next generation of wealth, which is a new industry that we have. Right? What you doing here? Somebody's talking to me. Mute. Okay. So we have to connect into this new industry, which is cryptocurrency. So you take an age-old method of creating financial freedom or wealth, which is building a network, and you plug in cryptocurrency, which is like charging it with a battery, plugging it into a supercomputer, expediting it, and then you have the formula for creating wealth that you would never expect. You have the formula for creating wealth that will go down generation after generation. Let me just give you an example. If someone was to accumulate 1 million Punk Panda tokens, which is not a lot, especially at the price they're at right now at 30 cents. So technically, $30,000 investment right now will get you 1 million Punk Panda tokens. Right? Is my numbers right? If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But 3 cents. See, no, 30 cents. 30 cents. So no, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. Okay, yeah. That zero, I said 3 cents. 30 cents. Okay. So there would be 30,000. No. It would be 300,000. 300,000. 300,000. I corrected myself. $300,000 will get you 1 million tokens. Right? Once that goes to $1, you just made $700,000. Still good. Now what happens? So let's just say I don't have 300,000. So let's scale back. Say you bought $150,000 worth of tokens. So then you would need it to go to $1.25 or $1.25, something like that. $1.50, say $1.50. So again, and if you don't have 150,000, boom, $75,000. It goes to $2.50. Boom, you're at 1 million. Now we're not talking about something like, could it go to $2.50? It's already going to be $1 probably by the end of this year. So let's just say, well, I don't have 75,000, 35,000. It would only have to go to $3. Let's just say $15,000. And I'm just adding numbers to go to $4. Let's say I only had $7,500. And if it goes to $5, I'm over $1 million. I don't have 75. I got I got $3,000. With $3,000 in investment today, building the community, building your network with a consistent flow of tokens coming in every single day. This token goes to $10, $15. You've created more wealth for most people than they had, at one particular time. Played right. That's the type of opportunity that we have. We're playing in a different ballpark. We're playing with a different beast right now. We're playing in a game that can get real exciting real quick. So we have to find out what it is that we really want out of life, create a mission statement behind that, and look at Punk Panda and see how you can achieve that goal with this company and go and build a community behind that. Somebody on this call wants to bring their wife home next year. Someone's tired of sending their wife out every day to go work for somebody else. Somebody is tired of going out to work for somebody else. How much? What does it require for you to bring your wife home, or what does it require for you to retire? Does it require an additional $60,000 a year to bring your wife home? $50,000, $30,000. When you start adding up expenses, gas, extra car, babysitting, it might only require $30,000 to bring your wife home. Maybe it's $150,000. Figure out what that is and then find out how. Talk to the person who invited you. Talk to a sponsor. Talk to somebody in your upline. Talk to me and put a game plan together and say, if I do this, this, that, and this, I can achieve this in this amount of time. And this vehicle can help me do that. When you start thinking along those lines, now we're talking about educating ourselves. Now we're saying, okay, well, let me look into the NFTs and see what that's about. Let me look at these exchanges and find out what's going on. Let me dig deep, because now I got a mission. Now I'm trying to achieve something. And I'll say this before I go, because it's 8:39. I don't like to keep people on late on Thursday nights. I don't like to keep people late anyway. But what I will say is this right here. What Punk Panda has coming down the pipe, what we have cooking is I can't even express the excitement on it. We have things that are coming down the pipe that are so amazing. As I said in the beginning of the presentation, the gentlemen that are putting this together, some of the best, brightest minds, most successful people that I've ever been able to work with, and they're from all parts of the world. The experience is tremendous, the years of knowledge, the years of success, just cultures. These guys travel the world. These guys been all over the world. These guys speak different languages. It's just amazing. And the things that they're putting together, we're just getting started, but we're going to enroll a lot of things that's going to make it very, very profitable for those who build a network. And I'll reiterate as I close, the wealthiest people in the world are the people who build networks. How do you build a network? You find out what it is that your core values are, and then you mirror those in your voice. You speak those, you proclaim those. You stand at the mountaintop and you say, this is what it is. This is what I'm trying to do. This is who I am. This is what I believe in. This is where I'm going. And you do these things, and guess what? Somebody will hear you. And somebody will say, I want in too. Somebody will say, I want it. How are you going to get that? Where are you going to go to get it? And they'll follow you. And that's how you build your network. And if you can find something in this Punk Panda presentation that can get you there, you build a network around this, trust me, we are paying you for your network. And any network that you build, it'll be yours, meaning that you can take it from here to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. But in order to keep that network, you have to educate yourself so that you can educate them. All right. So educate yourself on cryptocurrency. If I was to suggest anything that you should be looking into, it is NFTs and gaming. Right? NFTs and gaming. All right. With that, I'm going to close out. I see Zil has his hand up. I don't know if it's still up from the last question, but if it is, then I will bid you guys good night. If it's not, you can unmute yourself real quick and ask your question. And there's two hands up. Okay.
Question.
So,
will
yes.
this be on the Telegram chat? This or the earlier conversation you gave earlier?
I just recorded it. So I will.
Okay, so it'll be on there.
I would probably post it. Yes, I will post it. I will post it.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks.
So that I'm encouraged. That means I must have did a good job then.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Is there any more questions or any comments before we close out? Like I said, I like to keep this short and sweet so that we won't tax anybody.
Very inspiring, sir. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure again. TWDawson, CCO and co-founder of Punk Panda. We're signing out. And guys, look, I'm very encouraged, inspired by the just by the fact that we have something that we can actually impact our people with. And once you guys get to know me a little bit more, you'll know that's what I'm all about. All right. So guys, we'll see you guys. We will be doing another call, I believe, Sunday night at 7. I'll post that to the Telegram chat. And we'll go from there, guys. Love you guys. Panda out.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank